Maybe you're a teenager trying to find your first car. Maybe you're a middle-aged adult trying to plan your next midlife crisis. Or just maybe you're in your golden years contemplating and reminiscing about the cars you've owned from yesteryear. In today's video, we explore the enthusiast journey. Desire. It's just not desire for a particular car. This is a desire for experiences, the desire to learn, the desire to tinker, the desire for the need for speed, forming automotive relationships, and even just a desire to have fun. This desire can come from a multitude of places, from a previous automotive experience, a memorable story, or simply put, just a fascination with cars and learning from them in general. This desire is what fuels all of us as automotive enthusiasts. Passion. Ask any automotive enthusiast why they are so passionate about their car, and they will tell you 101 reasons as to why. It is this passion that drives the automotive enthusiast. But why is this passion so strong? There is something meaningful about automotive engineering, history, and even ownership. Learning how vehicles run and operate, understanding the lineage of car brands and motorsport, or enjoying the perks and the fruits of your labor with car ownership. There is passion which motivates the enthusiast. Not everyone will share the same passion, which makes every individual unique as a car enthusiast. One of the biggest stages and steps that I think every car enthusiast goes through is frustration. Frustration with a broken car, frustration with auto parts that don't fit or work correctly, or even frustration purchasing and obtaining the car that you want. Imagine the frustration that you can feel losing a race, perhaps your car breaking down when you're driving it as a daily, or frustration with your car's performance, an inability to go fast, inability to turn, or an inability to move over speed bumps. So many ways for us to be frustrated, and quite honestly, a lot of us enthusiasts, we must be masochists and insane because we keep coming back to it as if nothing has happened at all. Frustrations with purchasing a car is a huge issue as of right now. It's so difficult to buy a car, especially a sports car, without finding it over MSRP. With some cars going over 5, 10, 15,000 over. It's no better in the used car industry. You can find cars that are clapped out 90s, 80s, and they're going for double, triple the prices they were just 5 years ago. So many things that can get us frustrated as enthusiasts, and I think that is a big commonality amongst all of us. Although difficult to admit, envy is a stage that a lot of car enthusiasts go through. You can be envious about someone else's car, someone else's modifications, or even their motorsports success. How about attention? Envy can come through a plethora of ways, and with the boom of social media, with Instagram and TikTok, it's so easy for us to compare ourselves to other people that we fail to stop, pump our brakes, slow down, and appreciate what we actually have. For some people, they want to get out of this envious state, and they're willing to pay the price. What is any enthusiast journey without debt? As we know, the automotive industry can be quite expensive. Automobile purchases, modifications, and even events can be quite financially burdensome for some, with others willing to make that financial sacrifice in order to live their dreams. Car ownership by an enthusiast not only involves money, but our most important commodity, which is time. Time that we can never get back, and time that we spend on our cars, the culture, and in the community. Imagine, as an example, picking up extra shifts at that job, working longer hours for you to finance your car, or maybe if you're a DIYer, those extra hours in the garage to help tinker, fix, and make your car run again. This is time that could have been spent doing other things, social gatherings, having fun with friends and family. It's this time that we can never get back. We are not just indebted to our cars with money, we are indebted to them with our time, and it is a sacrifice that every enthusiast has to go through. Although time can be our greatest debt, it can also be our greatest tool. Enjoying the present. The enthusiast journey is not easy, but it's definitely rewarding. Throughout all these stages, we find motivation for us to push forward, and we should never be rushed by time. Everyone's journey is different, but time is the common factor amongst all of us. It's what keeps us patient, helps us understand and learn, and more importantly, allows us to give gratitude and thanks for what we already have. It's not something that we can gain and it comes and goes just like money, but it's time, something that we can't get back once we've already spent it. Gratitude is probably one of the most important things as a car enthusiast. Every car enthusiast starts somewhere, from humble beginnings to purchasing and modifying their dream car. As an example, I'll walk you through the history with my cars. My very first car was a 1988 Nissan Sentra. I drove this car in high school. It was a hoopty, and I actually really hated this car. I started to only appreciate it once it broke down and I had to take the school bus to school. It was a very humbling experience, and I just cherished every moment that it actually was running because it allowed me freedom to get out of the house and go wherever I'd like. Starting from a car like that, I moved over to a Chevy Cobalt. That was my car right out of high school. That car helped me get to my part-time job, helped me go to school, helped me commute to my first career job. It was a car that I really did enjoy because it was my daily and it was reliable. Once I actually started getting some income in and learning from taking care of my Cobalt and the Nissan before that, I ended up buying a 1988 BMW 325 IS, which I actually learned a lot from. That car needed a lot of love, and I put a lot of money and time into that car only for it to get totaled. But that car taught me so much. It taught me to be patient. It taught me that old cars need love and definitely need time for them to be restored. Coming from that, I ended up buying a 1995 BMW M3, which was another car that I learned so much from. I've spent time and money and ultimately really enjoyed that car for what it was. Ended up getting it supercharged, and now I'm getting an engine swap on it. That was something that I really learned from moving forward. From the 95 M3, I actually ended up purchasing a 2020 Toyota Supra. And as you can see, things start snowballing and I start slowly, incrementally getting newer cars and cars that I could never dream about affording when I was a kid. And even now, after owning all the cars that I did and owning a Toyota Supra, I still want more. I still want to get a Porsche 911 GT3, which hopefully might happen in the future, but at the same time, I'm very grateful and very appreciative for what I have. I'm not going to sit here and say, I wish I had this, and man, things could have been different if I had bought this. And I think that is the downfall of a lot of us as enthusiasts. I always wanted to put this type of video together because I wanted to be real with you guys. I'm just your regular, average US working citizen. I just want to let you know that this is the car enthusiast journey. I wouldn't be where I'm at today if I didn't learn from the previous cars that I have owned. And I slowly, incrementally started making upgrades and buying the cars that I want as I get older. After talking to a lot of enthusiasts, especially a lot of older folks, they remind us that we have to really understand the journey and really understand why we have to wait sometimes longer than others to get the car that we want, because you really do appreciate it once you actually work for it and you put the time and effort into obtaining that car. That being said, guys, thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate your time. This one's a little different than my normal video. I've been around. I know it's been a little while since I've uploaded a video. I apologize for that, but I've just been very busy in my life. And quite honestly, there really hasn't been very much car events going on recently. And the events that do happen, I'm unable to attend because of work. But I am still around, guys. My cars are still present. The M3 is getting worked on right now. LS swap is still in full effect. Slowly but surely. Here's an updated picture of what's going on with it. The Supra is still hanging around, still debating whether or not I want to get a carbon fiber hood. We still got plans for the Supra as well, guys, so stick around. I do plan on making more videos like this because I do enjoy just talking to you guys as a dialogue. Do you guys fall to any of these stages in the enthusiast journey? Please let me know down in the comments. I really would like to hear from you guys and have a conversation as well. If you like this video, guys, please hit that like button. Consider subscribing. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.